My name is Courtney, and today I'm going to be going over how to create and use spreadsheets for the data importing of your containers or boxes. Now, this spreadsheet is going to play an integral role in maintaining your inventory, so that way you know what you have in storage and where it's located, and it's also in a searchable format, so it'll make it easier to locate those items later down the line. So let's take a look. So the first columns I'm going to go over are going to be the required columns, and those are going to be the ones in white. So the first one we come to is the account code, and that's just simply the account number that was assigned to you when you opened an account with us. Of course, if you don't know what that is, then you're welcome to give us a call, or you can check your most recent invoices. It'll be listed on there as well. Next, we have the code column, and that's just simply the box barcode number that's on that little black and white sticker on the outside of the box. And then we have the description column, which is just kind of a generic place to put any identifying information about what might be inside those boxes. So as you can see here, we have 2015 accounting files or patient records, something of that nature would be best in that column. So now let's look at the optional columns, and those are going to be the ones that have the yellow headers. And the first one we have is the alternate code, which is just helpful if you already have a unique identifier for your boxes. Now, if you do have multiple boxes with the same identifier, such as 28, then you'll want to separate it out by having like an A or a B, something like that. Next, we're going to come to the user-defined field columns. Now, these are probably going to be more useful on a file level, but they are available on the box level as well. If you do want to know more information about that, you can check out our separate video on the file level import. Next, we're going to come to the from date, to date, sequence begin, and sequence end. And these are just helpful to help you get more specific as to what items are in those boxes. So say you have 2015 accounting records, but one box has the first half of the year and the last box has the last half of the year. And conversely, you might have patient records where that are A through F or G through Y, something like that. So that's how those can be helpful. Now, the sequence columns can only have 15 characters each. So you might have to shorten down what your names or something like that might be. And then we have the contents column, and this can be helpful because the description column only gives you 40 characters and is more of a generic description, whereas the contents column has unlimited characters, so you can get as detailed as you need to. And then lastly, we have the destroy date column. And in this column, while it is optional, we do really highly recommend that you utilize this column, because this is just going to be where you put how long you want to retain those records for, because you might have some records that you maintain for 5 years, some for 10, and then you might have some that are indefinite. So if they are indefinite, you're just going to want to list the year as 9999, and that way we know that box should never be destroyed. And that should just about cover it, but if you have any other questions about how to import or how to create this spreadsheet, then just give us a call and we'll walk you through it. Thanks so much.